Oh, you put the flip-flop on? Oh. Good job.
That was really hard. I felt really dizzy. I don't know how much of that is just haven't lifted weights in 3 weeks, or if it's because I might be pregnant. I don't really know, but that was really hard. Stand up. He's looking at
Right.
My life is in utter chaos right now. I can barely walk through my house. Boom, 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 boom. I just want to go through everything on the ground and just throw everything away that's on the ground. But I don't think that's very logical because there's some things that are valuable on the ground. But most of the stuff, I bet we wouldn't miss very much. And Rainier has been super needy. I mean, there's times where he's fine and he'll be playing, but then there's these times like right now where he's just super clingy and needy, which just like adds to the chaos.
Cammy's sister just got here, so we have to do a double batch. So we brought you back a beer, but it exploded all over our stuff.
Rachel told me that.
But she said she would share hers with you.
That happened.
I know.
We are just catching up on the last 3 weeks with Carrie. But right now we have a very important task for memory, which is to roast coffee.
Dad, not mom.
Decide it themselves, and this is what I've learned about addiction. Even if you have like a intervention.
Not like, well, it's not fun to say when you that much.
It is time for Shabbat cleanup. So Dove, you're focusing on all things attic. Eden, you've got kitchen. 7, you've got dining room. Memory. Filia, you're gonna sweep all of the stairs. I love throwing things away. I love it.
So this kitchen is looking more fantastic.
Who needs one of these? I don't.
This area is looking more awesome. But the problem is sometimes when the kids clean up, they just stick things in giant stacks.
Yeah.
And actually, I think they learned that from our coffee is done. So it's time to bring that in.
Oh.
We had already been cutting back on coffee. And if Cammy doesn't drink as much coffee, if she's pregnant, this could last us for a little while. How you feeling about that whole thing, by the way?
I don't know, like I feel better today, so I'm really confused. I mean, I don't feel 100%, but...
You don't feel 100% pregnant?
Yeah.
Okay, Cammy is throwing stuff away like a mad woman.
Oh look, see, this is why we couldn't.
And she was trying to throw away some of my tank tops, and that's when you know things have gone too far. But I'm heading out to lunch with my parents right now because that's what we do on Fridays. Mom, where do you want to go?
It's your turn. You decide.
What does that mean? This is the moment you've all been waiting for. My mother especially wants to find out.
I sure don't want it. You should know it. I don't want to know it.
All right. Mom.
You don't know it, do you?
I do not know.
Okay, then that's good. Here.
That one pays?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Rubbish. You're fired again.
Thank you, Mom and Dad.
Can't even pick the right hand.
Good job, Mom. High five.
So I went to the store to get some kiddie pool for Rainier, and I'm here now, and the kiddie pool is too big, not too big, but I can't carry it back with my bike. So Eden or Seven is gonna come and help me, or like take back my bike while I carry the kiddie pool. And the kiddie pool is right over here. Alright, so here I am waiting for Eden, and I ended up getting a much cheaper and smaller pool, and it's shallower, which is what my mom wanted for Rainier. And this is what it is. Here comes Eden. It's around there, like Gold Star Chili by Gold Star Chili. You're welcome. She is not happy to be here.
Emery got this kiddie pool for Rainier that I'm really excited for him to try out. Oh, it's so cute. It's perfect for him.
Hiya.
Perfect for Leia. Oh, he's sitting down. Oh, is that too cold? Oh. Oh, honey. I think the water was a little too cold for him. Oh, yes. It's time to prepare to rest.
Every time I'm in Costco, I see this and I want it. Caleb, tonight we're having it. And I'm not feeling guilty about it because it's Shabbat and we're inviting other people over for nachos. Before we start our Shabbat, I thought we would address the most difficult question slash comment we've ever got in our entire life. There's a little bit of backstory to this. Someone named Cindy Dixon filled out our questionnaire for our 400th episode. One of her comments really made me think. And I was like, geesh, am I supposed to answer that? Holy crap, that's intense. So then I just like, life goes on and I just kind of ignored it. But then she wrote in a recent comment that she kind of got her feelings hurt, but I never meant to hurt her feelings, and I really did want to address this topic. It just felt so big, so we're gonna do it right now. Here it is. I'm on a path to find and truly believe in God. I so desperately want to believe and feel God. I get hung up though with my thoughts of why, if God is loving, does he allow so much suffering? Children are being molested, children starving, children dying horrible deaths. All that people tell me is God gives us free will, but these children don't have a choice as to what happens to them.
That's a really honest and tough question.
When I get something like that, I'm like a little bit flattered and then a little bit shocked, like, why would you ask us? We're not qualified to answer this.
I've wondered these same things. I believe God's good. I didn't always believe that, but I've come to believe that. And because I believe that, I really believe that he really is deeply troubled and not okay with the things that go on in this world. And I also believe that the story's not over yet and that he cares so much that he wants to right every wrong that has happened since the beginning of time. And I believe he's going to do that someday. He hasn't yet, and it's really, really sucks sometimes.
When our baby died, we had a lot of questions about what was God's opinion about our baby. And everything from the story that we know and about God would indicate that as heartbroken as we were about the baby dying, God is more heartbroken about death, molestation. There is this question of why does he allow it to happen? And I think that's a good question, and I don't feel like we can get into that right now. I feel like there's people that understand this far more than me, and there's complicated answers that I've delved to understand. But love is complicated. Just because you love someone doesn't mean you always step in and intervene for whatever is in their immediate comfort. We've learned this even in our marriage and parenting. I have observed this. If you believe that God is good, and you are looking for evidence of his goodness, you will find it. But if you believe that God is bad and you're looking for evidence that he's bad, you'll find that too. You're gonna find whatever it is you're kind of looking for, I guess is my point. I don't know, Cindy, I really applaud your effort and your search. I think God will honor that. I think he's big enough for questions and doubting, but I think it's a little bit more complicated sometimes than we like to believe on so many different levels.
I've had to come to terms with it's okay not to have all the answers, to find your own peace with God somehow, even without having the answers. I think that's possible. I think it's hard, and I think some people have a harder time for whatever reasons.
Thanks for asking that. Sorry it took so long to get back to you about that, and for all the other commenters that leave amazing, wonderful, insightful, and caring comments that we don't respond to. I think we read every single one.
Yeah.
We just kind of decided we need to continue to prioritize putting out the content instead of responding in that way. I don't know if it's the right move. It's just where we're at right now. We are celebrating the most important day of the week for us, which is our rest day. It actually is way more important than the work we get done. I think it actually redefines the work that we do. So it's actually really sacred to our family. We believe actually it's the primary thing that defines God's goodness, is his willingness to take care of us and work for us so that we don't have to anymore. We do that by taking a day off completely, and we're doing it with this. And we're doing it with this. And we're doing it with this. We'll see you guys next week. Shabbat Shalom.